That's what it said.
All right, there we got it. We're back where we were a minute ago.
We got speakers on here, that's where we're getting sound from, so.
Oh, that's good. Test, test, test. All right, we can do some setup here.
I'm not hearing much feedback either until, I mean.
We're hearing a lot of echo.
static.
Well, it's loud, right, so.
Turn your, so now you got 12 things going on. We got this, well, not yet because we need to get a better box, but we got volume on the computer. We got volume.
Okay, back on.
Test, test, test.
I
One,
turned
two.
it down a little bit too, so.
All right, let me play. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's on.
gain up all the way just for test, test, test. 1, 2. All right, I'm gonna go. Can you go up and talk into either mic?
Sure.
So we're closer. We can hear it. Man, I'll tell you, this is what happened to me last night. If we can hear it, I know we're gonna get to a final solution if you can hear us back here talking.
So you hear that good for this?
Yeah, we're gonna definitely hear all the.
Testing, testing,
Over a little more.
testing, testing.
I mean-
Testing, 1, 2, testing,
Going up on you. Yeah.
testing, 1, 2.
Let me turn the gain down a little bit now. And then we turn. Does that change it right there? No, 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 no. Yes, 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 yes. No, 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 no. Yes,
Testing,
yes.
1, 2. Have mic 1 and 2 turned on. It's on the top of your board there on the upper left.
No, but that we keep saying that test, test, test. That shouldn't.
1, 2.
That's for those. No, and it plug-ins only, I think.
Okay.
So you're controlling a lot. You're controlling everything through here. We got echoes on it right now.
Yeah.
Turn that down to where it doesn't echo. Okay. And then
1, 2.
let me gain up a little bit.
Testing.
So now let's put in the. We need to put the microphones in on.
What'd they say about that AFV button? He was talking about.
It's that transition. If you don't want your HDMI audio to follow the video, you hit that button. It would take that video off. It would take the audio off. So you got are the headphones around anywhere? Cause
Yeah, they're right up here.
plug the.
I'm not sure we're getting our sound from those speakers.
You're getting them from those microphones up there.
But where's the sound coming from?
I don't know. That's up for y'all.
That's the only speaker you
That's
got.
for y'all to figure out. I thought you said it's coming out of the monitor.
I mean, that's the only speaker that's hooked up is
Can you hear it coming out of the monitor when we talk? Go back there and just see if you can hear it. Hello, hello, hello. Test, 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 test. I mean, there's not. It's through. It's that. That's the only place it comes through.
Yeah, that's the only.
There's no logical
Speak.
place.
Yeah, that's the only.
Now, if you had something plugged into here, yes. If I go into this, I'm going to hear everything we're singing. Test, 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 test. Well, I should. I'm not hearing it because it's not turned up enough. Oh, it got direct out.
Anything now?
Test, 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 test. 1, 2.
Hello? Hello?
Test, test, test. 1, 2. Test, test, test.
The
1,
sound
2.
is coming through.
There it comes through now. I got good sound now.
That's
A little
what we're-
background.
If we're getting it from those,
I can hear myself very. It's
It's
well,
picking
I
up
think.
it's the camera, right?
Camera don't have a, does camera have 'em? Yeah.
The
Hold on. Test, test, test. Oh, we're getting,
It's
yeah.
coming
We're coming
from
from
camera.
here.
what?
It's coming from the camera. These are unplugged.
Where's it coming from?
What?
The sound.
You're still getting sound.
Microphones are unplugged.
It's coming through the camera.
It's coming through the camera.
We need to shut its audio off.
Yep.
I don't know how to do that for sure, but we'll see.
I wonder how that works. That's why it wasn't picking you up front, Will, because
Audio's all up here. Up over here. Turn
Look.
your head. Come around here. Look at me. Right there. That's all the audio settings.
okay.
They need to be set to off.
Mic line. Well, that's
You set it to line, it shouldn't pick anything up.
line. It's still picking up. Oh wait, here we go. It says off. Try it now.
Testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing.
Sound good, a little bit background, but
Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4.
oh, that's pan.
That might be the other.
It doesn't have gain on here. Oh, wait, the input. What's the input knob? You can turn it up and down, I think.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing.
I got this other microphone hooked up. This is the one I've got hooked up.
So what are you trying to say?
Still, it should be picking up pretty good though, because it was.
Testing, 1, 2. You mean on the PC? Come through the monitor speakers now?
That's not.
Testing, 1, 2. Testing.
I don't have anything in my headphones right now.
Testing, 1, 2.
I lost the headphone.
Try that. Anything?
Testing, 1, 2.
That's a. We need a little headphone jack. I had an adapter on these. I'm sure they're not anywhere.
Oh,
to be
this
found.
screws off, don't it?
Huh?
Doesn't this come off?
Fancy. All right, put this in here.
I'll put this in my pocket.
Yeah, don't lose that one. Let me see if All right, speak again, please.
Testing, 1, 2, testing. Testing, 1.
I had to shut my headphones off.
I listened to an interview discussion between two atheists. The younger one in his 40s, he has just been to the eye doctor and has been told his vision is getting
I have lost control. I can hear myself amazingly.
We may be. Yeah, we're picking back
Oh,
up.
you're
there.
on the back mic. Well, I can hear myself good.
Meaning, you need a. Alright. But these philosophers are wrong. A child's future really is important. Injustice really is important. Improving the lives of others really is important because the image of God.
I'm getting a little bit, but it's not anywhere near what it was a minute ago. You had great sound for a minute.
If human beings are just mere robots,
There it is. I mean, you can come down background now. I keep talking.
if human beings are just mere robots forming nothing more than the sum total of chemical and electrical interactions of inanimate molecules, then life has no meaning. If you cure cancer, it doesn't really matter.
That's pretty decent, listen.
If you incite a Holocaust, it doesn't really matter because nothing has any more meaning than the electrical and chemical interactions in your body. Nothing lasts forever. That is nihilism. And all of man's philosophies offer no satisfactory solutions. Humanism, materialism, evolution, atheism, all just try to ignore and conceal the truth. If their philosophy is right, then nothing has meaning.
What is your ending? That's good, you can quit talking.
Okay?
What are you after in what you're doing here? Because we need to figure out the right way. You're gonna be coming through a camera, which if that magically worked somehow.
So what you guys end up with, you running a second mic through the camera?
That kinda helped for a minute. Have you got it set on stereo up there?
I don't even see a stereo button up there.
That's probably the software setting.
It's probably auto manual for what, what? Channel 2 auto manual, this is the raise your sound, your volume right there. It's got a gain somehow. See, this is mic plus 48 volts, that should be like money when we put it over there.
That's where I had this one going 48. That one's not hooked up.
And channel 1 and 2, you have them both, one's on, one's off, or what is, I don't know what A&E.
When you said,
What were you about to say?
well, I don't, when you said it cut out,
Okay.
went away. So,
We're getting a signal there. And that sounds good. For what I'm saying is we wanna bring it down into here and bring it out and not go through there, I hope.
So does that mean there's really nothing on this box to change, right? It'll really impact it. You either have the line in or you don't.
Right.
And getting out of this box to there,
When we have it plugged up, yes.
okay?
So, it's tearing the HDMI, you're saying it's tearing the HDMI off of there right now.
Well,
Right.
it's coming in over the
Coming in
HDMI.
through this HDMI cord.
Right. Which we can tell it to go,
You got a cord to go from this,
if you have,
is that USB or HDMI? That's the USB.
that's a USB, you gotta have it hooked into, operate with the computer.
But we can go into the HDMI on the board.
Do what now?
We got a cord to go from here to HDMI.
This has not got HDMI on it.
Well, this cable right here, that's this
Well,
USB-C to HDMI. And go straight into the board.
I don't think that's, I think what you're getting out is not the way it works, but we could try it.
Okay.
I think this is not what it does. This is bringing all the, this is allows to control the audio feed in there. I don't think putting it in another HDMI slot solves that problem. But I think it's got, this USB has to go to what, the way we set it up. I think this thing would quit working if you did that. Is my thought. Probably. Because you need this for ATM control, I know that 100%, and,
Well, that's not hooked up to the ATM.
I mean, it's gotta be hooked up to your computer for you to control the ATM software. So I may be wrong, and you may be right, and be able to come magically out of HDMI to that
HDMI or is it USB?
USB. I don't know, I've not got this far in with audio before,
Well,
because,
that's power anyway, that wouldn't, no.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the power cord for that. That's what powers this focus right up is that
right,
USB.
but it also talks to here with that too. That's allowing you to, it knows its computer, it needs to have, if you unplug this doesn't work.
So you don't think having a use, no, we can't, because the port needs to be used for
Yeah,
that.
this port has to, this port powers
Yeah,
the focus right.
I mean,
so how would,
That doesn't, this doesn't have anything to do with ATM, is it? This one, cause this goes to the focus right.
right, you're correct there, and it wouldn't, and it would just mean, it probably wouldn't get audio signal from there
There's
anymore.
a USB port right here, we can plug that into though, on that power strip.
Yeah, that's true, and that is true, I think. That seems wrong, but,
you get anything?
Well, it don't have anything hooked up to the focus right.
your audio playback device has changed, now it's going through a different, now it says it's going through an HDMI. It's changed this audio source to HDMI now.
So how are you gonna get HD, well,
So digital HDMI is coming in now.
That's where we're coming into the camera.
but how are you gonna get if you take the camera out of the loop, how would you get the HDMI signal?
Having gone to that, does that mean that we could,
Go directly with mics now?
so, in the end, in there, we have something running to the sound booth, and it pops out to this. This goes from, let's see, it's a mic in, it runs through this, and then we turn the volume up or down, and it goes out to the internet. So, we just have to mimic what we did in there, pretty much. And we'd have, I wanna say we go out through the audio jack, do we? I can't remember if we did or not. Let me go in there and look, see what we got all hooked to.
So you're saying taking the mic and putting it in the back of this and then, and you can control it that way,
Put the mics where?
in the back of the, whatever that thing is?
Well, ideally, my thought was you run, you're gonna go mic in,
Mhm.
and then I thought this looped straight to the computer and went out to the internet. But we may be using this, or I don't think we're using see, these lines go out, those are banana plugs, and we can't go banana plugs into anywhere this
Mhm.
unless we use an adapter.
Oh, I got it, okay.
it definitely, in there to make it work, we had the Focusrite plugged in the computer, it's not gonna work right. I'm like 100% sure about that. But right now, it's interesting, it did switch to HDMI, and it wants to pull the audio from there. And that's because you got the camera hooked in that, like you did. It's the only reason it's on HDMI, I guess.
It's only a HDMI connection is available, right?
That should have audio.
No, well, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Because the microphone, the only microphone that's hooked up is the one that's going to the camera.
Right.
The other one's unhooked.
Yeah, so we're running a separate streaming device in there,
Mm-hmm.
and it handles all that on its own.
Yeah.
So this is a different setup. You know, it's gonna be a different setup in the end. I feel good about making it work, just gotta get the kinks worked out.
Alright, so the Focusrite got one going, the mic going in, and then it goes into the computer. So this will not work like this.
Right, I was pretty sure you had to, cause otherwise it's gonna do what it did.
Right.
As soon as you plug that in, it's gonna say, oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It's now our default audio device, so I'll have to, I don't know if we'll go back to it now. So there it is, it automatically went to it.
That might have something to do with our static, cause that one out there's only got one going into the Focusrite. So we may need to come out of the switchboard into the Focusrite.
Well, I was setting it up, we're gonna set it up that way where, that's the way I wanted to set it up, cause we would've gone into the board, and then you could have 3 or 4 and just tell it to come on one out. We came out of the mono out, what we did in there is come out of the mono out.
Okay.
Alright, there's a mono out on the board, and we plugged it in, and we plugged it, and that mono out went straight into there, and that's how we did it. But,
Would that,
but what were you saying about the static?
could that cause static having both those lines hooked up like that? Cause you're getting input from two different.
No, that's what those are designed, that's what their purpose in life, when you buy this, that's to put 2 mics in.
Okay.
My overall thought is to make it simple, is just to get a better Focusrite with 4 inputs with a preamp that has a good, even though we've been told we need to buy a separate preamp, which we could do, I'm not looking to
I
preamp.
don't, yeah, I don't know that that's necessarily.
But buy one that's got a better preamp in it, and then
Yeah.
kind of, we won't have to you don't have to jack the settings up so far. But the whole purpose of this is to, you know, make the sound a little better, just, it makes it better than coming straight from, straight off the microphone's feed or whatever. Cause you always need to boost it to get it to, it always needs a little boost coming out, you know? And that's where, you know, we may need to hook that dumb thing back up again, and, you know, you have to play with the settings a lot to make things work right. But there was a ton of static in that thing, I'm just telling you. That's a lot, that produced static, I got 0 doubt. And see, if you got one that says monitors, that's the one you use to go out.
And probably just says stereo out, well then you can, that other one.
You can plug into phones and use it, and it's probably got a, hopefully it's got a, you know, somewhere in here it's got a, where we can go out. It should be like, it's always got a place for 2 speakers, usually that, you can use those. I mean, in theory, there's nothing wrong with running both the mics in here and running it through the HDMI camera, that's just like another way of doing it.
Yeah.
As long as it's not picking up on the camera mic. Which, I don't think we want a third.
them up and check it out, but I don't think it does.
Cause where he's already.
There's a top over here.
I'm back to. You have to click it back to the HDMI to make it work right now. Or is it, I don't know what it is, basically.
Are you getting anything? Testing,
Yeah, we're getting some.
testing, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, if you don't have those set on 48 volts, I bet it won't pick up with you.
Gotta fix up this.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4.
We got film.
Testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4.
What that sound?
4, 2, 4,
Testing,
3, 2, 1.
Testing. Anybody?
That killed one channel when it did that. Or did the right, now the rest coming on.
Testing, 4, 2, 3,
Now we
1.
got left and a right.
4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing.
It's really good sound, listen good.
Testing, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not speaking very loudly at all.
It's coming through close to, I can hear myself now.
Yeah. Things need to be set down probably a little bit. That's pan left and right, by the way. That's master volume. This is master volume, but that's mic volume technically. And here's, I'm not sure what that one is coming in. I've just got to turn it up all the way. You wanna turn it all over?
Are we good with the mics now? Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Or we can go to 9 anyway.
What?
That is the headphone.
In the auditorium?
Okay. One thing is you can't switch, you can't control, just the two mics, you can't control them separately then. No, that pan would probably do that, cause
Pan is just literally moving to the left or moving to the right. It's I mean, the reason they're coming through one channel because it's one HDMI cable. So it makes sense. That's the way that's what you're gonna have. You can't control left and right like you want to. It's not possible.
Can't control
Right.
input one,
No.
input two.
No,
Well,
the only way you can control it is by putting a focus right in or something, a box like that, and then coming out of it into that, you know, something like that. Now, you got 48 volts up there you can play with, that's about it. I got them set all the way up.
I wonder if these would actually,
That's 48 volts, you're making, this is just like doing the game, of what you're doing right now. On your soundboard. You wanna leave those all the way up. I think-
they're on about midway where they were at.
Well, if they were sounding good, like, put them, equal them out, so they comes out equal in here.
Yeah, they're both in medium.
We're still picking it up, we're still at like between 20 and 50% with you and me just talking in the back of the room, so. I feel like this is not the way to do this, but
Yeah, I don't, something ain't right somewhere.
what do you mean?
Well, I don't know, it's don't, picking up too much, it's gonna pick up a lot of movement, people.
Yeah, but their sound's beautiful
Oh,
too
yeah.
right now. It sounds like, we need to play with the gain and stuff a little bit, I think, because we got like, it's very low background noise, but it's like, you got gain, you got gain, you got gain, then you got gain, you got gain,
Yeah, all kinds of
gain's
gain.
all over the place. This is why you like the focus right in the end to be in your loop, because then you just go like this and you can fix it.
So when we do that, though, is to get one that's got more
Yeah, if we,
connectivity.
but this, right now, I think with what we're hearing through, when you put the headphones on, which is supposed to go out to the stream, so that'll be the next thing is your streaming and see.
We've got sound.
But right now, our stream is sounding great. According to the headphones. According to our headphones, we've got great sound.
Yeah, I can hear you shuffling your feet.
Should be glorious. Yeah, we're gonna hear the right over here. So if you can hear this, you're gonna hear his thing.
Snap your fingers, I don't.
You can't. You're not gonna. It's gonna pick up his thing wherever you are.
Yeah, I got a feeling with that. We pretty much decided that last night.
Hello, I'm Gary, and I'm special. Try to give him a jump. Yeah, it's sounding pretty good. I think we're doing it a goofy way, but
So, yeah, well, obviously it's like anything, there's a lot of different functionalities, sometimes hard to get what you need out of it. You got too many options, too many choices.
when we started all this, I was gonna put a shotgun mic on here and
Yeah.
thought it would hit, but they're only good for 12 feet.
Kinda thought about that when we were talking about putting the camera up in the ceiling or something, but
Yeah, and you could do
it
it.
would work then, but, yeah. So, can we just, is the stream just now we able to turn it back on? Or
You what?
Can we just turn the streaming right now to see if the voice sound is working, or does it take that for?
Yeah, as long as we can get a microphone coming out of this is what we need to do. Or you can just do it in your phone. Turn your stream back on, let's see if it's working through there. You got the stream going still, so all you gotta do is, are we still on air? Like, just click your phone and see if you're hearing us, basically. Is our audio going out to the stream?
Says video's unavailable right now.
Right. Should be public now.
You got your volume turned up?
Okay, good.
Still saying unavailable.
Yeah, when it's
You
ready.
gotta refresh your screen. Shouldn't know.
Nope, still saying unavailable.
Not sure why.
We're getting our questions answered.
Yeah, now it's working. About a 10-second delay. Only 5, it's short.
Test this. Test. Speaker. Speaker 1. That sound good?
Yeah.
Good test. Front speaker guy. I listened to an interview between two atheists. The younger one was in his 40s. He's just been by the doctor, blah, 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 A, B, C, D, F, G. Have we got, is that just coming through both your phones or is that feedback?
Let's come through both of them.
Is it alright?
That was both of them.
Okay, does it sound alright?
Yeah.
The younger one then asked blah, 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 A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Higher volume, lower volume, soft volume. Because those philosophies were wrong, a child's future really is important. Injustice really is important. Improving the lives of others really is important. Because human beings are made in the image of God. 1 Corinthians 11:7. Many come from having an effect that lasts, And if you're listening to this stream anywhere, we're just testing out mics and we apologize. Meaning comes from having an effect that lasts, and your life is meaning at least 2 different ways. I'm now talking in the middle. Now I'm standing in the middle of the room talking under the middle mic. I mean, it picks up on here.
The other thing's gonna be, is this.
Yeah, it's loud.
Yeah.
It comes through like someone speaking, an adult speaking.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna end the stream.
Okay.
We need to leave that stream out. We'll have to wait till tomorrow.